struggling with leads in the automotive space, whether you're a dealership or an auto shop. In this episode, we're gonna talk about how we reach 110% more leads in 6 months for a Ford dealership up north in the US. Coming up. Hey, welcome to another episode of the Local SEO Unlocked. My name is Christian Hustle, and I'm excited about this episode just because we have such a great case study that I just wanted to share with everyone. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this, right? So it is a Ford dealership up in the north of the US. By the time they reached out to us, they had been doing digital marketing for a while, all the things that typical dealerships do. And for some reason, it just felt like it was missing the mark, right? They were not happy. They were not impressed with the results. So they reached out. We analyzed their SEO, their SEM, all their search campaigns. We analyzed their social presence, reputation. I mean, we really dig deep into what's going on. Why are their results so flatter? For years, it was almost very staggering. For multiple years that they were running digital campaigns, they were just very flat overall. So once we started working with them, this was conversation started 7 months ago. Took a good month to really understand, research, and really understand what was going on with the dealership. So after that good month of a foundational work, we implemented 3 different things at a time. One, we leveraged social media to really push VDPs, right? So vehicle pages that we wanted to drive traffic for inventory. And we were doing it across platforms. So we had a very good, healthy mix of videos, photographs of the inventory. We had really cool TikTok style videos on multiple platforms like Instagram and TikTok and whatnot. Then from there, we moved on to the website. So the website needed a lot of work. It was just all over the place. It is hosted by a very well-known automotive CMS. And most of the time, we just see a lot of opportunities for optimization. So we make sure that the website was fully optimized. Everything was added from the SEO perspective. Then from there, we went into Google Maps. Google Maps is one of those platforms that dealerships are just not really leveraging. So we make sure that the Google business profile was fully optimized. And in future videos, we're going to really go into depth how to do this. But for now, it was key because we were able to go from ranking number 8 to number 1 in the entire city where this dealership is at. And the traffic that came from Google Maps was very impressive. Obviously, contributed to this case study, right? Then after this, we were obviously driving traffic from social, from all platforms, from search, from Bing, from even Apple Maps, Google Maps. And the cherry on top was to strategize on a retargeting campaign. The retargeting campaign was super creative. It was a way to bring back people who had checked out inventory. So this case study took 6 months in the works. And as of now, like a few days ago, these are the findings of the last 6 months. So one, on Google Ads impression, we saw 123% increase with the same exact budget that the dealership had with a previous partner. These impressions translated into 124% more traffic to vehicle pages. So this is just clicks from ads going straight into inventory. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about in a future video is how we track ROI and sales calls. Because for this specific dealership, we were tracking only sales inquiries. So only sales calls coming from new and used inventory. And we saw a 150% increase on these. And you name it, right? I mentioned Google Maps earlier. And all these metrics build up to 110% leads that have been acquired in the last 6 months for this dealership. So at a high level, this is what we did for this dealership. But I want to dig deeper into each of these components. How do we optimize Google Maps? How do we optimize a dealership website? And how do we track ROI as well from campaigns? So in this automotive series, we're going to cover every single topic on how we optimize, how we help these automotive brands, dealerships, auto shops become local favorites and really drive leads. So that's it for this case study, but I will see you in the next video where we're going to start digesting each of these components and each of these strategies more in depth. All right, I'll see you on the next episode.